Hi, how are you? Welcome back to our channel. It's 2018, so it's our first video in the new year. Happy New Year, everyone! And today we're going to talk about our piano and our study of piano. I'm going to share you 5 things that is going to help you play better piano. And there are a lot of things we can talk about when we talk about how to practice or how to improvise, how to learn the piano. So basically, I'm just use some of my instinct to list the 5 things that I think is pretty simple, pretty easy to do, but it's really important. So let's start. So the first thing is to practice from today. A lot of people, they have this kind of skill that it's so hard to build your piano skills because it really takes some time. Yeah, it really takes a long time. It's really a long journey to build the piano skills. And there are so many, there are so many piano stars. Like when we talk about jazz, we can talk about Bill Evans, like Keith Jarrett. And when we talk about classic, there are also like the old ones and new ones, the new stars. Yeah, there are all kinds of people. They are way better than us. So sometimes we may just feel scary to practice. And what I find really helpful is just to think simply. It's just to practice from today. So the concept of this idea is anything that is complicated, anything you're scary of, is the reason that you do not set your goals, you do not write down your goal and actually cut these things into small pieces. So that try to achieve the big goals, turn the big goals into small steps, and think about exactly each step, what to do, and just fix one small problem and just make one progressing from today. Yeah, from today. You don't wait for tomorrow. You don't wait for another year. You just do it today. And that is the first advice I'm going to share. Second, you should congratulate for every small success. Yeah, it's so important because this is going to give you some positive feedbacks and it's going to help you win in long term. As I just talked now, piano is a long term journey. I think it's very interesting and fun, and if you do it correctly, you earn positive feedbacks like every month, every 3 months, or every year, and you see how much progress you make. And it's so exciting, and it's really a good thing that you can constantly get positive feedbacks. In the reality, in the real world, there really aren't that much things that can always give you positive feedbacks. So if you make a progress in piano, you definitely should congratulate by yourself or tell your friends or just accumulate that positive feedback. And this kind of feedback will give you the power, will build your confidence, will bring you walk all the way down to our journey, and we will always be very happy to talk about your piano and to play your piano, to learn the skills. So I want to give you an opposite example. For example, sometimes when we do business or when we do investing or other things, there are a lot of things. Maybe if you fall in love with someone, you will not always get positive feedback. And it is so important in your life that we constantly get that kind of feedback. But piano, you practice, you're going to make progress. It's that easy. So enjoy it and congratulate ourselves. Third, I think we should build a system. When you practice piano, you're not thinking about doing some tricks or just to do this and just do that. Just watch this video 10 minutes and you are going to achieve your piano. No, you want to focus on building a system. For example, you're going to practice 20 minutes every day in every month, and for a year. You're not going to do it like crazy, like 6 hours a day for just 3 months. So if we compare 20 minutes a day for a year and 6 hours a day for 3 months, is a year will definitely win. So the very tricky part is here. Actually, most people, a lot of people, they think pianists, they practice very, very long time in a day and they practice so hard. And I don't think so. And we actually don't need to do that kind of hard work. Actually, if something is always hard, if something is always difficult, nobody can do it. So all the great pianists, they just tackle the big idea into small pieces, and they just do simple pieces each day. And in the long term, it will build his skills. And if you want to tackle that big picture, maybe in day one, you're gonna feel difficult. But if you cut into just tiny pieces, like I practice scale today, and it's going to be simple. And with scales, you don't need to practice so much time, right? Maybe we do the most important things. For example, I take myself, for example, sometimes I practice harmony, because if you practice harmony, you have to do some math works. And I always practice the most challenging part and most difficult part in the morning, because I need all my energies to solve that. And I don't practice that part for very long, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and that is done. I will not do any hard work that day. Maybe I'm going to do some medium hard practice for like 30 minutes. I'm going to play on the piano, play anything I want, play anything that is chill for me, or just do some meditation works. You know, you don't, just play on piano. You can play for 2 hours. Maybe you can play for 30 minutes, anything. And that 10 minutes difficulty plus 20 minutes average difficulty and many hours chill is going to make up your daily practice. Yeah, and that is a very good system. And fourth, share your songs regularly. I know every people want to share their songs when they are masters, when they are stars, when they really have 1%, like I really have something great. Everybody want to share the diamond, but they don't want to share something that is unpolished, that is not 100% beautiful. But I think I will tell you it's not wrong. For example, if songs, let's talk about a little bit about songs. Songs are made, one part is about melody and one part is about harmony. You can have some really simple melody. It's going to feel great and have good melody plus simple harmony. It's going to make something that is beautiful. You do not have to you do not have to play very complicated things to make the music good, make the music sounds good. For example, I'm only going to play the melody for this song, and you are going to notice how beautiful it can be. And we can add some harmony here. It's simple, right? And that is beautiful. You can always make your harmony more complicated, or you can always play more difficult pieces, but that doesn't mean your like beginner level songs are not beautiful. And you want to record each step. You want to record every step of your progress, because that is what magic comes from, and that is the most beautiful, most meaningful thing, I think, through the piano journey. And you want to have your own story of playing music. So if you have these kind of things, my friend, I suggest you just be brave enough to share with people. You want to actually you do not want to just play for yourself. You want others to hear it. You want your audience, and you want to definitely to build an audience. It's not about whether you are using it to make money. It's not about whether you are a professional pianist, professional artist, or you just play it for fun. Everybody needs their audience, and you want to build the audience as quick as possible. Yeah, that is my fourth advice. And last but not least, expose yourself to better music. So this is something that is so important, and I don't think everybody do, because we all have our favorite type of music. Maybe you like jazz, maybe you like pop, maybe you like funk, but you should know that there's always someone plays better than us, and there is always better music. It's like art. You want to get your creativity, you want to get inspired always from the greatest people, and you want to always find something that is more beautiful. You always want to pursue the music that you have never heard of. So if you don't know what kind of music is good, maybe ask your teacher, maybe ask your friend, maybe just you can ask some AI, you can ask GTP for some suggestions. And there are many ways to find music, to hear music, and to have fun with music and build your music taste. I will share some of my ways. So if you like to communicate with people, you can go to the local record stores or CD stores, or maybe live houses. There will be a lot of guys, they like music and they want to share good music with you. And you're not going to buy maybe 10 CDs or 10 albums one day. You just pick one. Yeah, maybe I pick a new piece from today. It's from a band, or it's from a person, or it's from an artist. And I think it's good. I'm going to pick another album of this man, and gradually you are going to figure out, oh, this man worked with this great artist, or this great musician, or this great guitarist, and I'm going to check out for that. And gradually you are going to build your language, your taste of your own music world, and that is fantastic. So if you are just an introvert person, you don't have local stores to visit, things like that, just go for the internet. I'm sure there are tons of resources on the internet that a lot of people share. But the sadly truth is that even though there are all that kind of resources there, but always, I know, people don't knock the door, people don't go, people don't ask for that. And it's sad that they always play the boring music. Maybe I won't say classical is boring. No, it's not boring. But you definitely should not only follow for example, for exams or your teachers. Yeah, I think it's good to follow your teacher, but you also want to explore the music world by your own. Okay, I think I talked a lot about the piano learning today, and I think that is the end of the video. And I'm also doing tutorials. I have courses tailored especially for beginners, piano beginners, adults who want to start their beginner's journey. So if you are interested in that, definitely check it out. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. I'm very glad to talk this to you today, and see you next video. Bye.